Hey everybody, Tim here for today's episode of Discovery, Season 3, Episode 6, Scavengers. And it kind of felt like it. Like, this definitely felt like a Discovery show. Like, this episode would fit perfectly in Season 1 or Season 2 even. Like, it's not necessarily bad, but it's exactly kind of what I expected. I've been pleasantly surprised with this season so far. I've thought it was leaps and bounds better than Season 1 and 2. But this one, again, it kind of took a step back. One of the big complaints about Discovery, going all the way back to the very first episode, was Discovery has felt oddly advanced for the show. Now, when you do prequels, that's something you're always going to run into, whether it be like Enterprise or even to go like Star Wars, the prequels and stuff like that. Like, technology is always kind of weird because it looks better. So that being said, now that Discovery's in the future and they're upgraded, like, it did kind of fit. Like, it just kind of made sense. The detached nacelles, that's weird to me. I don't know. A lot of people have said, even before Discovery came out, they're like, stop doing prequels. Like, Enterprise was its thing, okay, and then they did the Kelvin movies, and people, when they announced Discovery, they're like, you could go beyond Voyager. Like, just keep doing what we're doing. Let's go in the future. Well, now here we are, we're in the future, and we're doing our own thing, and it's kind of taken a minute to get used to the technology. Probably my favorite part is when Booker's ship does the hailing and they pull it up and it's just Grudge sitting there right in the screen. So I was like, that's really cute. I love that. It's fine. Probably one of the more interesting points, which does make sense. It's one of those things that I haven't brought it up. It kind of just took it for granted, was the point of origin of the burn. Did it all happen at the exact same time? Well, because of the black boxes, we realized, like, this ship, it happened sooner than this ship. Now, it could have all been within seconds, but if you can actually narrow down, like, how fast it was, you can find the point of origin. Where did this all come from? So, I mean, it's not a secret. You can tell from the first episode. This whole season's going to be about the burn, where it's going, what's going to happen. A lot of really great references. We see an Andorian in this one, which we've seen an Andorian in the first episode, so it was great to just see him a lot more up close. We see a Bajoran for the first time in Discovery, which is great. They name drop the self-sealing stem bolts, which is fantastic. It's a reference to Deep Space Nine. I loved it. Part of the problem I didn't like, one of the things that I hate about Discovery is actually Michael. Like, I absolutely cannot stand Michael. Going all the way back to the pilot episode, like, if she did, like, she committed mutiny, and then they just keep promoting her. Like, they arrested her, and they're like, okay, now you can come out. Okay, now you can be, like, a science officer. Now you're going to be number one again. Like, no, stop it. You committed mutiny. You're done. Like, your career is done. And anything Michael does, like, people just forgive her and just let her do whatever, and it just pisses me off. This episode, and sure enough, this whole episode, it's an unsanctioned away mission. She said, fuck you, and went on her, like, literally did the opposite of what Saru told her to do. And so, like, yes, we kind of get some punishment at the end, where he, like, takes her out of the number one spot. She didn't want it to begin with, so it's like, it's one of those where you have the introverted kid, and you're like, go to your room, and you're like, okay, like, fine. Oh no. So, I don't know, like, I just cannot stand Michael, like, and just getting away with everything. Like, it just pisses me off. So, I don't know, like I said, this whole episode felt very much more like early Discovery rather than new Discovery. So I'm curious what other people thought, so we can kind of talk about it. Go ahead, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you guys next week for Unification 3.